next villain is Harley Quinn. Pleased to meet ya. So, Harley Quinn has actually got a really interesting backstory. She was not made in the comic books like pretty much every other superhero or villain. She was actually made in the Batman TV show, Batman the Animated Series, in the 1990s. And she was played by Arlene Sorkin from Days of Our Lives, who actually started as an inspiration for her character. And she actually played Harley for like 3 years before she died, I think. And then she started being played by Tara Strong, who does a lot of voices, and she's really talented. Man, Tara Strong is really good. She is like my inspiration for wanting to become a voice actress. If any voice acting people are out there, I can do Harley Quinn's voice if you need it. Fan videos, something. I'm your girl. Okay. Her real name is Harleen Quinzel. She was a psychiatrist that went to Arkham Asylum to try and study the criminally insane of Gotham, because you know they got a lot of crazies over there. So, basically, she got interested in the Joker and tried to see if she could crack why he was that way. So Joker ended up telling her a false story about his abusive childhood, and she could sort of relate because she was in an abusive childhood too. But then when the Joker kind of broke out again and was returned beaten and bloodied by Batman, she kind of realized that she had feelings for him and that she was in love with him. Not a good idea, because I'm pretty sure he does not have the capability of love. So, basically, she adopted the persona of Harley Quinn based on the card Harlequin, which is also a spin-off of her name, Harleen Quinzel. Her powers include being a skilled gymnast, immune to various toxins, utilizing weaponized props, super speed, and super strength. But it's only like a little bit of each, not that much at all. She got her powers from her friend Poison Ivy because she injected her with some sort of plant thingy. Also, she's in an unhealthy, abusive relationship with the Joker. And she's best friends with Poison Ivy and Catwoman. So, yeah. Last and certainly least is Deadpool. Gosh darn you, Deadpool, I hate you. So, his real name is Wade Wilson. Wade Wilson. An average kind of kid, just going through life. Then his father left him. His mother became a drunk. He didn't want to be a burden on her anymore. He joined the military, became a professional mercenary that had morals and killed because he thought the person deserved it. Then he discovered that he had cancer. So he left his girlfriend and his life behind to go to a facility that was highly experimental that tried to create the perfect super soldier to see if he could get a cure for his cancer. Whew. And he's also Canadian, so all this happened in Canada. So, he ended up kind of like Wolverine, shoved in a tank full of water with tubes and needles shoved up every place in his body that injected him with some sort of serum. And I mean, it was injected everywhere. Everywhere. So, he emerged from the watery tank looking like a chewed up hamburger that somebody sculpted back into a human shape. And everybody was like, ugh. Oh my gosh, what is that? So, they shot off his fingers to see if he would grow back normal. No, he grew back looking like a same old hamburger. And then he just kind of got shoved off with the failed experiments, because the goal was to make a super soldier that could recover from any sort of hit and would blend in with the crowd, looking like a shoot-up hamburger. You really can't do that, now can you? So, he eventually escaped and became a mercenary for hire and just, like, killed people because the money. So, that was his name. That was his origin. His powers include, he has an accelerated healing factor. He can pretty much heal from anything. He's immortal. Thank you, Thanos, for that, because he totally needed that. He didn't need freaking Thanos. Why did you do that? I know he's in love with Death, but just come on. Death doesn't like you anyway. So, I would have been perfectly content if he was actually dead. Why can't he just die? Just die. I freaking hate him. He's so annoying. There are several people in the comic book universe that I do not like. That includes Superman. I don't like Superman because Batman could totally beat him. I don't care what you Superman fans say. Batman forever. And I don't like Reed Richards or Tony Stark for obvious reasons, obviously, because Tony Stark is the butt. And he's wrong a lot. Team Cap forever. Team Cap, Team Cap, Team Cap. And Reed Richards, he's just a jerk, and he's an emotionless robot he's a sexist, emotionless robot. So anyway, back to the powers thing. Wade has also got this weird utility belt where he can pull out pretty much any weapon that he needs. Sort of like the Bat Belt, but not entirely, because it's just like cartoonish what he can pull out. And he can also break through the fourth wall, which is why he's often seen speaking to the people past the comic books, like the creators and the animators, and he knows he's in a comic book, so he doesn't really see much point into his existence. So, yeah, that was Villains.